Welcome back to Smash Team Games, the show that ripped off Brain Scratch comes.
Oh, I recognize that Game Boy sound.
Anyway, yeah, we're playing Megaman Xtreme 2! For
pretty
some
intense, dude.
unknown reason, the programs of Reploids are suddenly erased. The Reploids stopped moving and almost seemed like they had become hollow shells. Yeah, I'm just gonna say there was no effort put into this localization. The phenomenon was named erasure and began to frighten the Reploids.
Wait, how can they be scared if they are off?
Well, the ones that aren't.
That are alive.
In the
Oh,
Southern
so
Ocean,
still on.
here is where the Reploid research lavatory is located. This is the one. This is the only place where Reploid researchers are allowed to use the restroom. Now you might be thinking, but they're robots. When, well, they have to go here when they need an oil change. Let's just phrase it like that.
An oil change.
Maverick Hunters X and Zero received the orders and head into action.
This text timing is almost as bad as Hamtaro Ham Hams Unite,
Yeah.
which is also in Game Boy Color.
Yeah, it was also in Game Boy Color. Anyway, so, fun fact. So this was technically... Oh, hey, who are you? Oh,
Put a
her name's
marshmallow in
Iris.
your mouth.
You are now on Lagoo's Island, where the
Ooh,
erasure
Lagoon.
incidents have happened.
Try looking.
What's the situation there? I have found some Reploids that are
Insufferable.
of commission, and the others have become Mavericks. Iris,
Swear my
we will
communal
begin
is
to
faster than
check
this.
the surroundings, the surrounding area. Can you offer us support? Okay. But please don't get too wild and bite off more than you can chew. They kind of have to do it this way because with how small the Game Boy Color screen, like, you know, they can only fit so much text on there at once.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
In the game.
Anyway, because this is a Game Boy Color game and therefore there are only two face buttons to work with, dashing, you have two options that I hate both of them.
Is it R and L?
There are no
Your
shoulder
sprite's
buttons on the
pretty
Game
big.
Boy Color.
Oh, that's right.
Did you find anything, X? Yes, I found something. The island is filled with the Mavericks that I thought we had destroyed. What? Did they come back by themselves, or is there someone behind their resurrection?
Behind the slaughter.
We must find out. I'll go and check it out. Okay, let's meet up again later. So X has to take this lower path, but if you're playing as Zero, you take the upper path. Here's the thing, okay? Oh, okay, great level design. I'm glad those weren't insta-kill spikes. So here's the
Easy
thing.
win.
Okay, so I technically had every opportunity to do a practice run because this was the first time I played this. But the reason for that is because initially, when you first start up this game, there's an X mission and a Zero mission, and they have different Maverick stages. And you have to play them separately before you can unlock Extreme mode, which sounds like it's hard mode, but it's actually just the X and Zero routes merged into one, which is basically just a standard Mega Man game at that point.
Perfect.
It's also required to even access the final stage.
And the
So this looks pretty zoomed in. Do you find that makes it harder for gameplay?
I
Your
feel the
sprite's
level
very
design is
large.
mostly designed around it. Like, the level design here is not really bad at all.
Okay.
Late in the game, it gets a little Mega Man and bass in a couple areas, but that's like the exception rather than the rule.
Yeah. I wonder if the
I do not like the flashing screen, though.
yeah, that's not
Yeah, I'm putting up an epilepsy warning on this one.
really not visually pleasant. Did you know that like only a small fraction of epilepsy is actually triggered by flashing lights?
I did not know
Epileptic
that.
seizures.
I did
Yeah.
indeed know that, yes.
I did not know that.
It's a very, very small fraction. It was like 2% or something like that. Something surprising to me when I learned about that recently.
Anyway, this truly is just the
You
most
matter, 2%.
engaging boss fight.
Yeah.
Looks great.
So I wonder if the point when the Reploids are erased or whatever is the point at which they get infected with the virus thing that we've been
Robo-influenza.
trying to figure out. Not Robo-influenza. the
Maverick
next
virus.
one. Yeah.
So it's not. It's kind of explained how it works. What is their purpose anyway? I must find out. So anyway, yeah, Zero is playable in this, but we're not going to be playing as him much because, one, I want to wait until X4 to really show him off, and two, he kind of sucks in this game.
Fair enough.
X0, like, his range is garbage, and the levels weren't really designed with him in mind. What is it, Iris? Oh, this guy.
He can't see.
Is it you? Who has broken into my island?
He must smell really well. Or he just licks everything.
Who are you? I mean, I think that's supposed to be a visor, actually. I'm a soul eraser. I erase the souls of evil Mavericks. That can't be.
Soul eraser.
What
I
do
erase
you
the
really
sun.
do?
I erase the sun.
It takes courage
Get
to
soul in
ask
Spanish is
someone
sun.
like me a question like that. I love that line. It's so dumb. Interesting. Well then, let's play a little game. No, you didn't answer my question. There are 8 guardians on this island. Retire all of them, and then I will battle you. These silly games are pointless.
You sound like Christopher Walken.
It seems that retiring 8 might be easier than persuading 1.
I actually don't know who Christopher whatever his name is.
Christopher
because I only
Walken.
know. Yeah, I only know of him because of your guys' impression
You're
of him.
very quick, Zero. My name is Gareth. Don't forget it.
Gareth. Sounds like an angel name.
Gareth. I can't find any data on such a Reploid
Or
In
like some
our-
dude on the football team.
database. Plus, we have found unfamiliar items. We have also found DNA data that was draining out of the enemies. They seem to have been resurrected enemies by somehow utilizing DNA. They are erasing the Reploids' DNA in order to create items. Oh wait, that was a question. It seems so. A Reploid's DNA is like that of a human soul. From now on, let's call it a DNA soul.
I mean, I thought souls were immaterial and DNA is
We
material.
may be able to create some. This is kind of like weird because, like, you know, like Zero's like processor chip or whatever is kind of like what they're talking about. But also, any DNA souls that they pick up from like enemies that drop them, you can bet we're gonna use them to create items and shit. We must also
Fair enough.
find the souls of the erased Reploids. Let's gather the DNA souls.
If you switch a couple letters around in Gareth, you get Gather.
But anyway, I just love that whole exchange where it's just like, I erased the souls of evil Mavericks. I don't believe you. What do you really do? How dare you ask me that question? Let's play a game and then we'll fight. Oh my!
It's kind of abrupt. It almost reminds me of Toho dialogue sequences.
How Reimu's always like, it doesn't matter. As long as I beat her, everything will work out.
Exactly.
Next time on Smash Team Games, this is actually Toho Toho, but Mega Man.